안녕하세요. Hello everyone. I'm Maggie and this is Craft in Korea. Floss Tube number 10. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're already at number 10. It seems like just yesterday I was starting my first piece and here we are. So let's jump right in with our Korean word of the day and then get to the stitching. So the Korean word of today has to do with the weather because it's summer here in Korea and it is hot. So hot. So what better word to teach you than the word how to say hot? So that is 더워. 더워. Okay, so this only means hot like I'm hot. So if you drink some coffee and you're like, ooh, that's hot, you can't say 더워. That would imply that the coffee feels hot, like the coffee has a feeling, and so it's different hot. So this is like I'm hot and the weather is hot. Okay, so 더워, 더워. Fun kind of Korean culture fact. Koreans like to announce the temperature like it will make them feel less of that way. So in the summer, you people go, 더워, 더워, while they're doing something like walking or whatever. It's just like, oh, it's so hot, it's so hot. I don't think it actually makes them feel any better, but that's what they do. They do this in the winter too, when they say like cold, so it's pretty funny. A second word for today is also about the weather. In Korea, it is typhoon season, which means it is the rainy season, so it is humid. So humid. In fact, some days I don't even bother like straightening my hair because it's just a fight I'm gonna lose. So the word for humid is 습해요. 습해요. So 습해요. So when someone asks you like, oh, what's the weather like right there? It's 더워, 습해요. So you can see it's hot and humid. And remember, last week we learned 2 weeks ago, we learned the word for too much, 너무. You can use that here. So like, oh, 너무 더워, 너무 더워요. Oh, 너무 습해요. Like this, and you can complain about how hot and humid it is. So that's our Korean word for the day, and now let's get to stitching. I am so excited to share some of my stitching stuff with you guys today. So first let's get through the whips, the less exciting part, and then I have some cool finishes to show. So first, our whips. I only worked on 2 pieces that are still whips, and that is my Sleepy Hollow and Into the Jungle. So here is Sleepy Hollow, where it is now, reaching. Oh, let's fix Moomin there so he's going the right way. There we go. So I didn't do too much on this. Mostly I just filled in all this little grass color here. I got tired of all the black, so I thought we'd come down here and do grass, and there's like some tombstones, I believe. And then down here's the border, so there's like not actually too much going on here. There was some sparkle stuff up in here, and I didn't really want to do the sparkle yet, because I was waiting on my 1, 2, 3 stitch order. So, grass, and then I took a break from that. So one more time. So that's Sleepy Hollow. Then I worked on Into the Jungle for a little bit. I am behind. I mean, it's not behind because the whole pattern's not out yet, right? So I'm working on March, which is the tree frog. So let me show you guys that one. So I started the tree frog, and that's as far as I got. He looks really small compared to the other ones, and then I realized they were kind of like getting bigger. But that's okay, because the tiger's big and the alligator's big, so it all works out, right? So just working my way around. I didn't really want to do the white yet, so that's why he looks kind of naked. And thought I'd come all the way to finish over here. Okay, so there's still no borders. I'm still deciding what I want to do there. I'm thinking that I'm going to find some of my Victorian Motto overdyes that have some variegation to do those in different shades of green. I've seen a couple people do that, and I really like it. So we'll see. Slow and surely we're getting there. Having fun with that, though. So those are all my whips. The other thing I've been working on a lot is I've been working on the Harris baby blanket for knitting. So that's kind of been taking up my stitching time. I really got back into it this month. I kind of feel like I was not seeing the progress, and I feel it's kind of like with knitting, you have to do a lot more to kind of feel accomplished. Whereas cross stitch, you do just like one tiny little motif. You're like, look what I did! I made this little thing. So yeah, I've been just kind of feeling about that, but I'm back on it. I feel like I'm doing pretty good on it, so that's coming along. It's in my bag, so I'm just not going to pull it out. Okay. FFOs. Yay, FFOs. I'm so excited. I am so happy that I got 2 FFOs some things in the last 2 weeks. So, I've been working on a secret stitchy thing. You will get to see it eventually, but it's like super secret, like super secret, so no one's seen it except for my boyfriend, and he was like, wow, impressive, and I was like, thanks. So I'm really happy with the way it came out. It's totally FFO'd. It's in a package ready to go to the mailbox on Monday, so I'm happy about that. The second FFO I have is my cross stitch ATC for July. Almost forgot what month it was, and the theme was the letter A. So, dug through all my patterns, and I found an apple. Here it is. So, the apple is from my Soda Stitch ABC chart. It actually has, it's hard to see in the picture, but it has a like checker pattern of 2 different shades of red and then cute little worm. And then that's all stitched with just like random DMC I pulled. And then I finished it with a little A is for apple. So, just cute. So that's off on Monday as well to my stitchy partner. Okay, the last FFO is the big one. So, last video, I finished the notige. They were all ready to be washed and ironed and FFO'd. And I've been struggling with dealing with them because like 3 months ago maybe I found like perfect frames, but I wasn't close to finishing, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy them. I'll wait. So then I couldn't find them when it was time to frame them, right? Well, this week I found the frames, I got to business, I FFO'd them, so here they are. I'm going to show them to you in the order I stitched them. So this was the first. I hope there's not too much of a glare on that. The first. So we'll put it right there. Can you still see him? And then that's the last one. This was the second one. So really happy with that. Got a little dusty in here. And then this is the last one. Like I said, really happy with how these turned out. So my plan is actually to hang them like in a stack, like 3 on the wall, obviously with some space between. It's really hard to hold 3 frames. Okay, let's try. Carefully come over here. Okay, carefully come over here. There we go. Now I think I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna hang them vertical like that. 1, 2, 3. That's my plan on the wall in the living room. I will probably post a picture on my Instagram once I get them hung up. But super happy and excited. These are the first cross stitch project I ever started. I just jumped straight in and was like, this is what I'm doing. This is the Norige, I can't even talk today, Norige pattern by Soda Stitch. I don't remember the chart number. I'll put it in the description box below. And they are stitched on 14 count opalescent Aida with all the called for DMCs, and I love them. I stitched the smaller version. So actually the pattern has a bigger one where, so here I'll show you this one. So see the little hangers? Those are all back stitching. On the bigger version, it's actually, they're full X's, and it's like a whole big detail, and they're different colors, and they're gorgeous, but they're huge. So decided I wanted to go for the small ones, and I love them, and I'm so happy I did. So those are my most exciting FFOs, and I'm so proud of them. So yay! Okay, WIP's finished, FFO's finished. Stitchy haul, stash enhancements. I like that one. I don't remember who said it, but they definitely enhance. So the first thing is actually from my Stitch and Misfit Hanan. She sent me a lovely little gift for Eid/Knitiversary. And these are things from my 1, 2, 3 stitch wish list. The first one is one I'm excited about, and it's a long dog. Rose Marquee. I like this one because it's not circles or like a Quaker, but it still has that kind of feel. It's got like this big Celtic knot, and we have all these little strawberries in it. Just gorgeous, just gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's Rose Marquee. And the other one she sent me is one that she has as well, actually. So I hear a Sal coming along, right? Misfits, Sal? That's Dragons of Sumatra by Ink Circles. Wow. I love Ink Circle stuff. And this is one of her newer ones, and it's one of my favorites. Just the dragons are so awesome. Like, this dragon looks like a giant chicken. Oh my gosh, giant chicken dragons. This border is everything, guys. Wow, so cool. I love it. I love it. I love that it's not symmetrical. I love that it's not like the same everywhere. It kind of changes around different motifs. And I like it in red, but I don't know what color I'll do it in eventually. I'm thinking some special hand-dyeds from Etsy, you know, get something really nice, or maybe like buy a hank of silk for you just because I can. So, love that, love that. So, thank you, Hanan. Okay, now I told you before I was waiting on my 1, 2, 3 stitch order, right? So, what did I get in my 1, 2, 3 stitch order? Well, the first thing I was waiting for was this. And this is beeswax. And it's the little plastic container, which is nice. And I got this to work more with the Kreinik, and sparkly threads. So I've been kind of obsessed with my gold Kreinik, which means I'm going to have to buy more probably, because I keep stealing it from the project it's in. And I love it. I've been using, I did some 1/1 on the 14 count, which they said you're supposed to do because it's a number 4 braids, like you can use 1/1. But I feel like it's kind of sparse at times, and I really like the 2/1. On the Aida, definitely 2/1. On the linen, 1/1 is kind of more okay. Even though, I mean, not 1/1. 1/2 on 28 count linen was okay, but 1/1 on the 14 count Aida, it felt kind of sparse. But as you guys, anyone who's worked with acrylic knows, it gets all crazy. So everyone suggested beeswax, so I got myself some. Trying that out. Super happy with that. So that's the first thing I had to order. Then both Fairy Tale Sampler, forgot his name for a second, and the Glendon Place Sleepy Hollow have beads. And so I went ahead and got some beading needles, and I got, this is the Mill Hill 2-pack. They were like 50 cents. And then I also got the Clover beading needles in size 10 and 13. And these things are huge. They're so long. Look at these. Comparison. Can you see that? Just like twice as long. What the heck, guys? We'll see. We'll try them both out. We'll see. They had tons. They had John James. They had everything. I just went for kind of cheapies to try. I figured if it didn't work, next time I can get some more. So 1, 2, 3 stitch order still. Okay, next thing. The main reason I needed a 1, 2, 3 stitch order wasn't the beeswax. It wasn't the beading needles. Those are extra. It was the fabric for one of my projects. And that is... I have to open the bag. Sorry, guys. It is... I have it here. There you go. 28 count white cashel linen from Zweigart. This is a fat quarter. 27 by 18. Nice white. I'm a little sad how like see-through it is. I mean, I guess it's linen, so I should be more expectant of that. So I'm a little nervous because I have to use a lot of black on what I'm doing. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll just cut lots of short lengths and not carry threads. Okay, so that's the main reason that I bought stuff for 1, 2, 3 stitch. But you know, if you're gonna send something, it's gotta be like enough. Especially my 1, 2, 3 stitch shipping. It's not like $3. It's like almost $15. So you gotta buy a lot. So I bought a Lizzie Kate. Dog Lessons for People. You can see that. It's super cute. And I'm already like gonna change a bunch of stuff. So I chose some different fabric, and so I'm changing all the colors, and I'm thinking about recharting the dog to look like another dog. I mean, he's cute, but no one I know has a little white dog with brown spots. So, Lizzie Kate. Okay, that was my 1, 2, 3 stitch order. Next haul comes from the Multi-Crafty Hermit on Instagram. I told you guys last time I bought more after I got my first bag with the owls. And so I bought actually 3 more. And I love them. So this is the first one that I got. It is blue and turquoise. So there's the fabric for the back. And then on the inside, it's got like smaller starbursts. Did you ever draw these as like kids? Like with your different highlighters and pens and markers? You start with a dot and then you like starburst it around and like cover the whole page. That was my addiction. Man, all the way through like maybe even through high school I would do that when I was bored, making starbursts. So, love those colors. Love that pattern. Had to get that one. This is holding my, the project that the linen goes with, which you'll hear about in a little bit once I get started on it. But I'm almost kitted up, still missing some floss. Okay, next one I bought is this one. And this brown color is actually, like, this copper color is actually metallic, so it sparkles. Yes. And here's the inside fabric, also metallic-y. Love that. It's got a lot of floss in it right now. This is holding Sleepy Hollow. So these are her large bags, and this is an 8x11 Q-snap, and it fits in here. Now you have to like put the threads in the showing my backside. I have to put the threads like in the kind of like the cubby created by the Q-snap, but that doesn't bother me. And then everything fits in there nicely, and then you're ready to go. Okay, and then the last one I got is so fun. And it is this navy blue and lime green. And the inside has these little like leaves. So fun. So fun. Okay, so what's in this one? Well, let's talk into plans. Okay. Plans. I am planning, I told you already, to stitch the Lizzie Kate and change everything. So, unzip it so you guys can see. This is my fabric of the month for, I want to say April. For April, from Barbara All Creations, the color was Old Blue, so it's kind of like dirty blue jeans. Okay, so that's the fabric. So I'll unfold it a little bit so you guys can kind of see. And then I picked some Victorian Motto sampler to do the stitching in. So I saw someone did it with 3 colors for the words instead of just 2, and I love it. So I'm doing 3 colors for the words. This is Truffle, Mellow Orange, and Southern Mint. So those are those for the words. Whoops. For the words. And then for the accents, there was some like a red fire hydrant. So I've got Scarlet Orange. And there's some light blue. And I'm thinking I'm going to use Lovely Seaside. And then for any kind of brown accents, I'm going to use this lovely Chestnut Hues. DMC conversion 57. So, love those. I think they're going to work really great on that fabric. I also picked up, mine's in a little bag, multi-shaded gray, Victorian Motto sampler, and then just some ecru for white parts. And that's my conversion for so far. I might change it as I stitch it. Like I might decide I don't like it very much. Okay, put this over here. Okay, next plan. Okay, so this is the Soda Stitch alphabet. Called Alphabet Learning, actually. I hope there's not too much of a glare. I could probably take it out of here. 1 second, here we go. Okay, so there it is. Soda Stitch alphabet. And what I'm doing is I am stitching this as a birth sampler. So I will stitch the whole top part, and then instead of doing the ABC at the bottom, I'm going to put all the information at the bottom. Okay, so that is what the white linen is for. The white linen is for this, and that's why it's so big, because this is huge. The Alphabet Learning is on 14 count, 27 centimeters by 48 centimeters. So like 1 foot by 2 feet, basically, or 1.5 feet. And then mine will be a little bit longer because I got to put all the information. So that is all going in here, ready to go. Can't do this backwards. You know how that works when you can't do something. So that's all going in here, and that's going to be for the birth sampler that I'm going to do. Super excited about that. I love the pattern. I love how I've charted it. I'm still deciding about changing some of the colors on that. Like I said, I'm not sure yet. That's why it's not started yet. Not quite yet, but really excited about it. Last plan is to knit like crazy. Knit like crazy because I want to really work on that blanket. So, okay. Oh, I totally forgot something. So, talking about stash enhancements. When I finished my project last week that I showed you, minus the stitchy part, I had this blue fabric with white stars on it. Okay, these are fabric stickers. Oh my gosh, guys, they're so much fun. So, I got to the store and I bought a ton more. So obviously I have more stars. This is like kitchen themed. And it's like sugar, sauce, choice coffee, delicious cupcake. Salao. I don't know what salao is. That like combination of like salad and sauce. Guys, they're from Korea. Like, they're gonna have it. Bruschetta, picnic, herb tea, takeout. I love it. This one I'm not so sure of. First I thought it was something different, and then I read it when I got home, and they're all like tags, but they're like kind of Christmassy. So the first one says Sandy's Diner, catering and coffee available. So I thought, oh, that's cute. And this is like bread and butter. You order your coffee and bread today. So those were cute. But then you come down here, these other ones, and it says Jingle All the Way, or free holiday sprinkles on every scoop of ice cream. Closed holiday, romantic issue coming soon. So like kind of random. Kind of random. But still fun. The next one, my crafty Angie would like this one. It is London. Like old school London, like stamps and stuff. They kind of all go different directions. So this one's like London. And then we have like a post stamp. And this one's upside down. So some of these are kind of meant, I think, to like cut out, and there's Queen Elizabeth, she's upside down too. To like kind of cut out and like decals and stick on stuff. Okay, I know there's still more. I got like 10 different ones. Okay, so this one is so cute. It's got flowers and bees. It's really bright colors. I just thought that was kind of fun. Just fun. Then I actually got two of these dots, brightly colored dots. Those are super fun. And then the last one, there was only one of them, and I had to get it. Just to look at it. Look at those slots! I have toucan. Oh, so cute. I don't know what fruits these are supposed to be, but like those leaves, I just was like, I have to buy that. So I have lots of sticky fabric now for FFOing things when I get around to doing that, you know, making things to FFO. So that's it. That is it. I think, maybe. Just kidding. I had one more thing I want to show you guys. So my last video I talked about making needle minders and selling them. So here is like, I call it my needle minder board. It's actually my DMC box. So these ones here in the middle are my Korean needle minders. That's what we'll call them. Some of them are still magnets. So like this one, these are new, so they're still old school magnets. But I'll show you with this one here. I take the magnets off and I put the really strong rare earth magnets so that they're nice for needle minders. And so we have the Korean traditional foods of tteokbokki and kimbap, pajeon and makgeolli, which is it's a rice wine. It's not like sake and soju. It's like creamier. fried chicken and beer. Koreans make the best fried chicken. Then these ones are like so these two are the quilting patterns for Korean like quilting. I love this pattern. And then these two are the mugunghwa, which is the Korean traditional national flower. And then the last four are for places, and they're so cute. They talk about, like, they show each different location. How cute is that? So, like, what's famous at that place. And then these two are the Korean traditional mask, Korean traditional kite. You saw the wedding ducks. They're on my, grab it. The wedding ducks, it's got a needle on it still, are on the Into the Jungle. And then, yeah, that's it. These are my button magnets that I've been playing with. Trying to figure out how best to do them. They're really hard to do. I don't have a button maker, so they're not my own. Like, I have to pull out the pins, and I wasn't happy with how they were turning out before, so I played around with them. And then there's the little backs. I have an extra back. I don't know why. I probably can't count. So I'm working on those and making some more of those, and you know, if you want one, let me know, and I'll get it together and mail it to you. I did go to the shop and get a couple more keychains that, you know, the similar designs and stuff, and I don't know, it's fun. So, like I said, let me know. I love my Korean ones, and even if nobody else wants them, I love them, and they're fun for me, right? So, now that is everything. I hope you guys have a great summer. Stay nice and cool. If you're having summer months, my Australian friends, stay warm as you guys head into winter. And I will hopefully be back soon with another video. Bye!